with no less religion than if thou wert indeed my Rosalind. So, adieu.
Well, time is the old justice that examines all such offenders, and let time try. Adieu.
You have simply misused our sex and your love rights. You'll have to have your own double cloth over your head to the world you first have done for nest.
Oh, cuz, my pretty little cuz. Proud and snow, proud and deep, I am in love. But it cannot be sounded. My affection hath an unknown bottom, like the Bay of Portugal.
Or rather, bottom less. As soon as you pour affection in, it runs out.
I'll tell you, Rita, I cannot be out of sight or let it out. I'll go find a shadow inside.
And I'll sleep.
Verily, verily, I say unto you, he that entereth not by the door into the sheepfold. Then said Jesus unto them again, Verily, verily, I say unto you, I am the door of the sheep. He that turneth his ear away from the law, even his prayer shall be abomination.
Oh, look you, who comes here?
My errand is to you, fair youth. My gentle Phoebe, beneath this. I know not the contents, but as I guess by the stern brow and waspish action by which she did use as she was writing of it, it bears an angry tenor. Pardon me, I am but a guiltless messenger.
Patience herself would startle at this letter and play the swaggerer. Bear this, bear all. She says I am not fair, that I lack manners. She calls me proud and says she could not love me were man as rare as Phoenix. Odds my will, her love is not the hare that I do hunt. Why writes she so to me? Well, shepherd, well, I see this is a letter of your own device.
No, I protest. I know not the contents. He did write it.
Come, you are a fool and turned into the extremity of love. I saw her hand. She has a leathern hand, a freestone-colored hand. I barely did think that her old blood was drawn, but 'twas her hands. She has a housewife's hands. But that's no matter. I say she never did invent this letter. This is man's invention and his hand.
Sure, 'tis hers.
Why, 'tis a boisterous and a cruel style. A style for challengers. Why, she defies me. Woman's gentle brain could not draw forth such giant rude invention. Will you hear the letter?
So please you, for I never heard it yet. Yet, heard too much of Phoebe's cruelty.
She Phoebes me. Mark how the tyrant writes. Art thou God to shepherd turned, that a maiden's heart hath burned? Can a woman rail thus?
Call you this railing?
Why, thy Godhead laid apart, warst thou with woman's heart? Did you ever hear such railing? Whilst the eye of man did wound me, that could do no vengeance to me, meaning me, a beast. If the scorn of your bright eye hath power to raise such love in mine, alack, in me what strange effect would it work in mild aspect? Whilst you chid me, I did love. How then might your prayers move? He that brings this love to me, little knows this love in me, and by him make, and say this to her, that if she loves me, I charge her to love thee. That if she will not, I will never have her, unless thou entreat her. Oh!
If you hit your lover, face! Not a word. Here comes more.
Good morrow. Fair ones. Pray you, do you know where in the earliest of this forest stands a sheepcote fenced about with olive trees?
West of this place. Down in the neighbor bottom, the bank of osiers and the murmuring stream left on your right hand leads you there. This hour the house doth keep itself, there's none within.
If then I may profit by a tongue, then should I know you by description, as such garments and such years. The boy is fair, a female favor, and bestows himself like a right sister. And the woman, low and rounder than her brother. Are not you the owners of the house I've been inquired for?
You're both being asked to say we are.
Orlando doth commend him to you both. And to that youth he calls his Rosalind, he sends this bloody napkin. Are you he?
I am. What must we understand by this?
Some of my shame, if you should know of me what man I am, and where and how and why this handkerchief got stained.
Pray thee tell it.
When last year Orlando parted from you, he left a promise to return again within an hour. Pacing through the forest, chewing the food of sweet and bitter fancy, lo and fell. He cast his eye aside, and marked what object did present itself. Under an oak, whose boughs were mossed with age, and high-top dry with bald antiquity, a wretched, ragged man, o'ergrown with hair, lay sleeping on his back. About his neck, a green and gilded snake had wreathed itself, who with head nimble and breast approached the opening of his mouth. But, suddenly, seeing Orlando, it unlipped itself, and with indented glides did slip away into a bush. Under which bush's shade, a wireless, utters all drawn dry, lay couching, head on ground, with cat-like watch, when that the man should stir. For 'tis the royal disposition of that beast to prey on nothing that doth seem as dead. This seen, Orlando did approach the man, saw it was his brother, his elder brother.
I've heard him speak of that same brother. It rendered him the most unnatural that lived amongst men.
And well might he so do, for well I know he was unnatural.
But to Orlando, did he leave him there? Food, the sucked and hungry lioness?
Twice did he turn his back in purpose so. But kindness, nobler ever than revenge, and nature, stronger than his just occasion, made him give battle to the lioness, who quickly fell before him. And thus, hurtling from miserable slumber, I wait.
Are you his